All right, you guys, how's it going? It's been a while. It's been an interesting year, to say the least. And wow, I mean, it's been 9 months since things seem to change a lot. And today we're gonna talk a little bit about, how the year wrapped up and what we could look forward to, which is a good thing, right? We should look forward to the future.
I think my favorite memory of this year, I have two, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is being a part of my first college production. I had a role in a play, and it was like an actual kind of semi-professional play since it's like college and stuff, so that was awesome. And then my second favorite memory is kind of in the thick of quarantine when every night my family and I were watching movies and we went through the whole Pirates of the Caribbean series. So yeah, those are my favorite memories.
Okay, I got one. My favorite memory from this year is this year, with the pandemic, I just started skateboarding a little bit. My favorite memory is just skateboarding right there in my neighborhood and just not worrying about the pandemic or anything like that. Just riding my skateboard.
Okay, so my favorite memory of 2020 definitely has to be the miniature graduation party I got when I graduated, because I didn't have an official graduation ceremony, and it was kind of sad. I had sort of the drive-through one where it lasted no less than 1 or 2 minutes. And I mean, it wasn't too sad. I felt pretty good about it, but it was just really nice to have some extra affirmation from the family, and it was a really good time, considering even with all the distancing and all that. It was mostly outdoors too, so it wasn't a big deal. I also had like a part 2 sort of deal with
go ahead.
where where I was with my friends, or we had like a graduation part 2 where some of my closest friends came over too, so that was really cool. Same thing, same deal. It's like outside and sort of just as safe as possible, but it was still really fun. So that's definitely my number one memory from 2020, because there's not too much going on this year.
So this year presented a lot of challenges, but one of the biggest challenges for me personally was going through an unexpected surgery that I dealt with early July. And I'm a runner, so I love being outdoors. I love doing things with family, and it makes it a little difficult when you're in a lot of pain. So I went through an appendicitis. I had an appendectomy surgery unexpectedly in early July, and I was able to overcome that and continue to run shortly after, which was really huge. And that was kind of a crazy experience for me, and being able to look back on that and go and see my progression physically was something else. So I really did enjoy going through that experience, because it was something new and I had never gone through any sort of surgery. And to be able to get to where I am today, and even where I was 2 months after the surgery, was pretty remarkable. And I had a lot following that surgery that really made the year interesting, because I was still able to experience life, because it's one thing to deal with a global pandemic, but another to be debilitated in the middle of a global pandemic, which sucks. But when I finally was on my feet, I did get to enjoy a birthday getaway in the Central Coast, the beautiful Central Coast of California, and Pismo Beach. I will never forget. Celebrated my birthday. I had amazing Italian food there, and I love Italian food. So I got to do that and, get away for a few days and kind of forget about life and be by the beach. So that was huge.
Okay, my favorite memory of this year was probably when I came and visited family during summer, because even though I do that almost every year. Well, maybe that is why it was my favorite part, because it just felt like it felt normal and it felt right. So yeah, that was probably my favorite memory.
Probably meeting with my friends and like for the first time until like school ended.
No matter what your fight was this year, I personally find comfort knowing that we've all been going through it, and I feel like next year is just going to be so different, hopefully at least, and I'm just holding on to that little shred of light that I feel like is on the horizon. So just know that life goes on and eventually it'll be okay.
Yeah, the stuff that's going on, whatever problems you have right now are not forever. You know what I mean? Nothing is forever. It'll pass. Just with patience.
So my message of hope is that it's never too late to find people who care for you. Just make sure, always keep hope for finding someone like that, and make sure to know that since if you made it through this, then you're strong, much stronger than maybe you believe. Because I remember, I personally don't see myself as like the strongest person, but in retrospect, it's actually a pretty big accomplishment to be able to sort of be able to continue on and striving forward in this kind of environment. So be sure to give yourself some credit for that, because you're really strong.
A message of hope for all of you watching. Get outside. I've said this to a lot of people, but get outside, because there's nothing better than being able to kind of escape your house, and for however long things seem to not play out in your way and things seem to not go in your favor, you need to be able to get out and have, a moment of time to not think about life and just enjoy the outdoors, the beautiful outdoors. So get outside and be optimistic, because there are things to look forward to. And if there's anything this year has taught us, it's that there is still good. There is still good, because there's no world where everything is bad. In every situation, there are things to look forward to. You have to, play with the pros and cons. I know there's a lot of things that people can look at and think negatively, but we have to do our best to still take into account optimism. So whatever you do, don't lose hope, remain faithful, get outside, and really make the most out of this year. Every moment counts, and the year is going to fly by. So live in the moment, have fun, dream big, start small. Enjoy 2021, you guys. It's gonna be a good one.
Even though we went through a lot this year, I'm sure there is for most people maybe one or two things that you can pick out that was new and that you really liked. So I mean, there's always gonna be something like that next year that you can look forward to, something new that you really enjoy. So I hope everyone finds something like that next year to look forward to.
Stay positive, work hard, and never give up on what you're trying to receive or what you're trying to do.
So this year, I asked some different questions of my cousins because I wanted to focus on happy things, good things, instead of the back and forth sort of lesson good thing I usually do. So now it's my turn. I don't usually answer the questions. I usually just tell you guys that I'm thankful, and this year I am especially thankful. You guys were there while we tried to figure out a new way to create content despite the fact that we couldn't really leave the house. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed everything we put out this year, and I hope you continue to enjoy our live streams. I certainly really love live streaming, and I hope that I can make it better as I continue to learn how to do it. We are really close to 40,000 subscribers, so I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my sister's heart, from the bottom of my entire family's heart. Thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your year, and I hope you continue to walk along with Lovely Wolf next year. I'll see you in 2021.
It's here, you guys. We're at the finish line. It's done. Enjoy the rest of your 2020 and what is to come. I will see you guys in the year 2021. And until then, have a beautiful rest of your year.
Catch y'all later.
Goodbye, stay safe, and have a great day and year.
Boom!
Bye.
Bye! Peace, peace. Much love.